Hello, and welcome back to our partner training series presented by ServingIntel for your point of sale system. In today's video, we will continue to discuss the reporting options available for use on your front-end terminals. More specifically, today, we will learn how to configure the labor versus sales report for use on our front-end terminals. And if you have previously viewed our report maintenance video series, you might recall that the labor versus sales report displays the cost of labor versus total sales within a specified period of time when this button is selected on the front end. And knowing exactly where your sales versus labor cost is at any given moment from any terminal at the touch of a button can be a hugely impactful tool for your management staff. So let's take a look at how to configure this report button. We will begin in our back office. Once there, we will click the maintenance icon, followed by the button maintenance icon. This will bring us to our button maintenance window. From here, we will start by selecting the Register Reports from this drop-down list. Then we will click the Edit Function Data button. Here, we will select our Labor versus Sales under the report type. Then we will need to configure our report options. We have the choice to have our report print immediately without first appearing on the terminal screen. And if we would like that option, we would choose the Print Report Immediately option. Or, if we would like the report to show up on the terminal screen in a report preview window, with the option to allow the user to print the report, we would select the Allow User to View Report option. Then we will click the Configure Report button to configure the actual settings for our labor versus sales report. First, we will need to select a time format. The first option that we see here is the option to force user to specify start time. Selecting this option will prompt the user to enter a report start time when the labor versus sales register report button is selected. Or we can select the option to specify report start time. Selecting this option will begin the report at the specified time in the start time field right below. Next, we have to set up our report format options. We can choose to have our report shown as a summary. This report option displays wages and percentage totals. Or we can select the hourly detail option. This report option displays hourly sales, labor, and percentage totals. Then, down here at the bottom, we can choose to have the sales tax included in our sales information on the report, and we can also choose to have any open sales included on a report. So once we have all of these settings configured the way that we would like them, we will click OK to confirm them. And again, in our Select Register Report dialog box, we will click OK here as well, which will bring us back to our button maintenance window, where we will click File, Save As. And when the Save As dialog box appears, enter a button name and click OK. And that's all there is to configuring this report button. But please note, you will still need to finish configuring your button placement. For information on how to accomplish this, please see our video entitled Button Placement in our Button Maintenance series of videos. And the best way to stay in the loop on all of these great video tutorials is to click the link below and subscribe to the ServingIntel channel. That way you can stay up to date on the latest tips, tricks, and new technologies available to you from ServingIntel. And as always, if you encounter any issues with this or any aspect of your system, please call the ServingIntel Service Desk for 24-hour-a-day, 7-day-a-week premium software support by dialing 1-888-477-7711 and selecting extension 2. Support tickets can also be generated by sending an email to service@pos.partners, and your support request will be handled quickly and efficiently by one of our highly trained and dedicated support staff members. Thank you for tuning in to our Partner Learning Series, and be on the lookout for more helpful videos and tips coming soon. And most importantly, thank you for choosing ServingIntel for all of your restaurant technology needs.